Hello, this is Tony Tolbert, and I just thought I would make a quick video. If you use ExamView test generator, if you have never uploaded a test to Schoology, this is kind of how we do it. I'm going to use an existing test rather than create one. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to my ExamView. Go into my ExamView, and as I said, I'm going to open an existing test. If you create a test, you can do the same thing, but as long as oh my goodness. So I'm going to go and I'm going to open an existing test. Alright, so let's say this is my test, and on this particular test, I'm just going to rename this one just so that we know it's not nothing that I'm going to use. So once you have your test all set up, you go up here and you definitely want to save. But the other thing that you want to do is right here you go down to where it says export, and you go export, and there's all kinds of little cool things right over here. But you want to export in Blackboard 7.1 plus. Okay, then you're going to give it a name, and I typically save all mine in the same place. So I'm going to call this the staff practice, this test. I'm going to give it a name once again. And what's important is that not only do you give it a name, is it needs to know what directory. So where are you storing that? I'm going to put mine as the desktop. Okay, so now that is saved. Okay, now what I'm going to also do here is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my Schoology. And I'm going to show you how to add the test to Schoology, or at least you import those questions that are there. So when you get there, go ahead and log in. So when you're logged in, you want to log into whatever course that you're going to be working through. I've already taken the liberty to sign up for this Monarch High Training repository. And I'm going to say that this is under advanced use. So I'm going to add some material. So here I'm going to go to add a test or quiz. And I'm going to name it. This is going to be the staff practice. And however many points you want it worth, you can do all those things. With the grading options, you can also do rubrics and things of that nature. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create this guy. Grading option, make sure it's here. Where is it? Category. Okay, it's going to be unfilled. I'm going to create it. So now that it's there, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go into where it says add a question. So under add a question, you're going to go down in that menu to import test quiz. So I exported it from ExamView, and I'm going to import it from that Blackboard. There's Blackboard. Next. Now it's going to say, well, where is this file? So now I'm going to go and find wherever I usually store that type of file. And that one here, I put right on my desktop, staff practice. And it's a zipped file, so leave it in a zip file and just click open. And then go ahead and import the file. Now as you can see, it's going to go ahead and import the file, however many multiple choices or things like that that you have available, and it'll already assign the points and things like that. But you can change all those things under setting. You can enable it or disable it or add some special features right here. And then just make sure you save those changes. Okay, so that was how you add a test using ExamView. So if you have ExamView for chemistry or any of these other curriculums that we use, if you use that, you can use it to upload tests that way. Also, if you use an ExamView, you can create your own questions and upload those questions right into Schoology there as well. I don't know if you'd like to see a preview. Here's kind of what a person, well, Mr. Anderson, you're signed in over here. So this is kind of what your students would see once they go into the advanced or whatever you put your tests and quizzes on Schoology. They'd go and find that under wherever you put your tests and quizzes. They click that, and then there it is. Oh, I guess he's under, sorry. It should actually not, if he's a, it should just be the actual test. So that's just a little bit of how you do that. Give me a shout out if you want me to explain it a little bit to you in person. I hope this was helpful.